One sec, folks. Took like another disconnect loss, so yeah. Ready for this 53 man. What up, bro? Ooh, turn that off. That's trash. Please turn that off. That is horrible.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders. Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. They'll run on first down. Mitchell. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. First carry for Raheem Mostert.
Come on, man. Mostert ain't no power back, bro. Like, come on, EA.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Shouldn't be breaking on tackle like that.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. On first down, they go with Mostert again.
Really, EA? You don't let Mostert do that?
And just shy of the 30. A gain of 14 13 for the second play in a row. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And now it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10. Off of play action, here's Lance. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On third down, here comes Mostert.
There we go.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
It's more like
2 yards on the pickup there. It's
good deep.
fourth down. And Gold is able to put it through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Thanks for the field position.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
And the Raiders come up first.
Oh, thanks for the free timeout. Dang, you give me all these freebies.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A good starting spot for the Raiders.
Oh my.
They come up first and 10 at the
Remember
40.
the title of the video, fellas. Remember the title of the videos. Look at this. It's gonna be easy. Let it no huddle this chump. He's gonna have to call a timeout and get out of it.
Some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes.
You gotta call a timeout, buddy. I'm not gonna let you get out of this one live.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Carr, a handoff here to Drake. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
Remember the title of the video, fellas. Exactly why you don't sit there and run this defense a whole fucking game, bro. Look at this. Easy yards, 8 yards, 7 yards. Just run all over this shit. It's ass. Cannot stop the run in it.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Now a play fake. Carr. And it's intercepted.
Carr, you got to throw a better pass, bro. I'm going to bench you.
Able to get there and pick it.
Got to throw a better pass.
Football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. What a start defensively.
Supposed to nail that.
Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Casey Hayward makes the tackle. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Lance, a handoff here to Mostert. First down and a little extra.
Ain't not
from
getting
Mostert.
caught.
And now off to the races down the right side. touchdown.
Come on, Hayward, bro. You gotta get through.
Raheem Mostert, 91 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Might have to take Moreau out.
It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take
He's
it.
gonna not run deep routes, I guess. I don't know. Normally doesn't fuck up like that.
Just beyond the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Man, that shit coughing because this dude ain't got no defense. I can tell right now. He's staying at 3-3-5, or we're gonna have a field day.
Parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive.
Easy, 6-7 yards a carry, easy, all day.
Part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
44 yards rushing for him now.
That's all you gotta do, man. They want to spam 3-3-5. They can't stop it, bro. It gets even worse when they run commit, because then they're just gonna leave everything open in the backfield.
Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker
Look at
than
her.
fast. In this case, you got a guy who's quick and
Cannot run 3-3-5, guys. Stop it.
Nice gains. That one for 14 yards.
It does not work. Trying to tell people, even with the run commit, I'm still going forward, bro. You ain't got no linebackers.
Gain of 3, second down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A Raider first down, 17 yards. Play action. Now it's
Told you. Run commit, and we got delayed hit. 3-3-5 is ass. Can't stop the run in it.
So let's see what this is about.
Then when you run commit, you still gonna give me yards. And if I play action your ass, it's gonna make you look silly.
John Gruden never wanted to play it safe. His guys
Oh, this is cute.
Carr will look to throw.
Carr, you gotta throw them, fit them bitches in there, my man. Bro, it's catching him, bro. I don't care.
He's at the 30, the 20, 10,
Bro, it's catching him.
Well, that was almost a 4-point swing. The interception, if he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math. But don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
And his return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
I have to fill that gap. We'll find something.
Raheem Mostert with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6.
I'd add like a D-line slant.
Their guys just came off of a
Take that away from him.
They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there.
It's fine. We get ball at halftime. So
not give up another
not worried about it. You can't stop what we're doing.
25 and down at the 28. The Raider offense set to get this
Definitely
drive
not no
started.
3-3-5.
I feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going
Do
to
this shit all day.
increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he slips up.
You ain't got no linebackers, bro.
Being tackled. 14 yards.
You ain't got no weight on there to make my man fall back.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
You ain't got no big boys, bro. Where your big boys at? You're gonna run all over them guys.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision?
They're still going forward.
And letting his feet carry him to him.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it.
Yeah, Zay, you gotta do better than that, bro.
Unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
That's horrible. They slow that man down for no reason.
Here's Carr. And that is
Bro.
incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you wanted.
That's a load of fucking bullshit. That's on EA.
They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
You're just gonna make me drop him. Come on now.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. It's a pickup of 19. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Here's Carr to throw.
Bro, why did they make me pump fake? I am so done, bro. EA made me pump fake. Oh, bro. Never fails.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes.
Bounce back in the second half.
It feels like towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Bro, what's up with these random dives?
As the first half is winding down, and the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
My defense don't want to. It's fine.
It's up to 18 now. So not much time to speak.
Take the random dives out. We're all right, bro. It's just at that point where it isn't even skill. It's just him abusing a guy's speed.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
Bro, why'd you stop? Oh my God! I'm gonna have to bench Carr, bro. He's throwing the ball short.
Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
They were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times.
Bounce back in the second half.
Instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
2nd down at 7.
Oh, no.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
This guy doing the most. He got some speed on the field though, so we alright.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
Good help. Don't get out of here. Go to the second half. Get on the board. And we got Carr throwing dump trucks.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it.
Oh, that's out of bounds. Oh, now you don't want to go out of bounds. That's fine. Really? Bro, Richard. Bro.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to go.
Boy. Madden.
To get this drive started. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a shot. Oh, and he's not gonna make it.
I'm gonna let you have this one, man, because this is trash.
And you know the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me,
Stick around for some glitchy shit. Yeah, better just go on and give you the game now. And come back and get the next one. I mean, he wasn't stopping me with his defense. It was just Carr. I don't know, like one of them games. I guess he decided he didn't want to make his throws. That really costed me. Had Foster Moreau on the play action to the corner. He threw it short. Pump fake instead of actually throwing it when I know I didn't tap the button. That killed me. And then the fucking on the end around, he threw it short. And then I don't know if it was my receiver just delayed one trying to get in position, or he just I don't know. That was a catchable ball. It was just thrown short, I guess, you know.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville.
Ain't nothing wrong with conceding defeat, fellas. You know, when the game against you, concede. Just don't rage quit, you know. Just don't be like turn your system off or close the app. There's no point in doing all that. You know the game ain't working for you, man. It's fine, you know.
Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. Following a pickup of 7.
You're really going to take my time here.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7
Make sure
on a
we got
2nd and 3. Now a handoff for Drake, and he'll get it out near the
yes, that fatigue factor.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Carr. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. They run with Jacobs on 1st down, and he'll take this forward for about 5.
That's a really nice job by them.
He's trying to use Miles Jack's fatigue ability.
And blocking it and turning into a nice run.
That's why I spell my running backs.
If you a running play, you're going to
not affected.
But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now Drake. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Come on, man, you got to pick that block up, man.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Touchdown, Raiders. That's caught. Henry Ruggs, 45 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-0.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass.
You said what?
21.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. If they were your squad, you'd be playing with them, but you're not, so they're not your squad.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now Lawrence. Open man, there's Tim Tebow. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Flushed out right. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Buying time to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Jonathan Abram picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them, and they took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Now with him and a loose football. And the Raiders pick it up.
Good shit, Joseph.
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. But that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble.
No call, Joseph got that 92 hit power, man.
Not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the football. But when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well. and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Good shit, Gillespie.
Dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's Lawrence to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Lawrence going to throw again. He's got Tebow. It's complete. And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. A full 40 yards that time on 3rd down as the chains move with a lot of room to spare.
Good shit, Solomon.
Taken down back at the 25. Solomon Thomas, they'd love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence. Oh,
this shit, Merrick.
Coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
GG. There we go. That's what I like to see, man. We bounce back. Probably gonna use Divine Diablo more as a sub linebacker, and I've been using Carl Joseph. Joseph just not fast enough when they start cutting.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Bro, like all these people thinking 3-3-5 is the answer, man. It ain't. I'm trying to tell you. 3-3-5 ain't it.
47-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On play action, it's Carr. And that one drops down.
I have to take Moreau out of this formation, bro. I like him, but I just don't like him right there.
That's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down. Running, it's Drake. And he'll get about 4 there.
Can't stop the run in the 3-3-5, my man. Cannot stop the run in the 3-3-5.
Always hoping that's going to break big.
Do it all day.
But when you get a nice game like that,
make sure I got it on the right guy.
things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Can't believe people ain't already caught on to that, bro. Not stopping the run in the 3-3-5s. Point blank, plain and simple.
They'll try and run with Drake, and he will get in to make it 8.
As long as you stay in it, I'm gonna keep doing it.
Interesting, I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
Oh, good-looking return set up here.
Need to get him used.
And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Big nickel.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return.
Put Diablo
That's their
in.
chance to try and put points on the board.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Good tackle.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders.
Good hit, Abel.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Here's Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Henderson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Cover 9.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
From the red zone now, Stafford. And he's got
What's my outside third at?
For a Ram touchdown. Cooper Kupp there to make the grab. And the Rams are now just a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing
Mullen,
up.
you shouldn't have even been out of position, bro. Like, come on, man. I ain't doing that look.
So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. He'll buy some time right. And he'll get in to tie this game.
Come on, man. Y'all got to tackle forward, guys.
Early enough here, they didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but, hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
This is one of those, anything you can do, I can match. Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
This will be a return from deep in the end zone.
Obviously, dude got a custom, so yay.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start.
He's still gonna stay in this the whole game.
Touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
Hard, you gotta release that bitch, bro. Like,
well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield,
like the play action.
No one could stop him.
Well, you certainly
a little shaky this year.
Because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right.
It got his man complete. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry runs 84 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it.
good throw.
And this will be caught. They give the 2 and they double them up now at 16-8. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This one taken just inside the 10. And able to get this across.
Man, Joe, you got to tackle better than that.
Further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Try this again.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown.
Good D. Why is he going forward?
It takes me back to when we sat
Come on
with
now.
the coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Stafford. Jackson's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken down as that will take us.
I'll give you the smoke screen.
I
ain't worried about that.
Entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Now you want to play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with
Good
Henderson.
shit.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing is Stafford. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods.
Man, you got to make a clean tackle, guys.
Stopped right at midfield. Stafford on target to Woods. 1st down, LA. From the 50, Stafford. That'll be caught by Cobb.
Good hit.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
This looks like a free play for Stafford. Flush to his right. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Right side caught by
Good
Jackson.
tackle, Haas.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Henderson. And he is
the roll forwards, man. This sucks.
Darrell Henderson taking it in from 4 yards out.
Roll
And
fall
the
for
Rams
fake.
are now just a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up.
GG's, we got the lead.
They wouldn't go for two, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game.
Go on that drive, get the 2, put it away.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
Car, you gotta place the ball better, bro.
He will bring it back. It's an interception.
I know they fucked you with your rating, but damn.
Touchdown. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Definitely not making the throws they used to make for me last year.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He starts by handing this off to Drake. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Carr now to throw.
Come on, Carr. I'm about to bench him. I can't.
Taylor Rapp with a pick.
They got Carr so fucked up right now.
Be halted right around the 28-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the 2nd quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception, tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a 2nd one.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And the result here, a
Falling
pickup of 8.
forward.
Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd
Unnecessarily.
That was a good
Dude ain't like
run.
150 pounds, man. Like, come on now.
That's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position end up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid.
He's got it. It's Higbee.
Wow.
Touchdown Rams. Tyler Higbee there to make the grab. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Carr, your last chance, bro. I swear, if you don't hit your guys, you're out of there, bro. I can't deal with bad throws.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. As the
Dude is not stopping me with a 3-3-5. We know this.
A real field flip
3-3-5 is a shitty defense this year.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Ball back in half. We good.
They'll run with Drake, and he'll only get a yard.
It's good, good.
On play action, now Carr. This is Carr. Touchdown. It's the fullback. As the first half is winding down.
Stopping shit with that 3-3-5, bro. Get out of it.
The final seconds of the first half. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is, if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, they could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't they?
Absolutely. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
Fine.
So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Stafford going up top.
Oh, how I leave him open.
That's caught inside the 35. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Man, that was.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
Diablo. You, man. You got to match up, bro.
Exactly right.
What?
Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo. Didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to our EA studios in Orlando.
Patch the mid-read, man.
With our EA Sports halftime report. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Take it in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
First down at Stafford. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now Stafford. Escaping the pressure right.
Box, let's go.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
Bro, you got to hang on to that, bro.
Complete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Carr.
Thank you.
Got a man open. It's Darren
You really tried to use her Waller, bro.
all the way down to the 27.
We have seen big plays.
You need a linebacker. You need some size.
This game, and there's another one
You're going to use her him. You can't use her him with a DB.
Almost like two
He's too big. He's
excellent
6'6".
soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
You're not making the jump over him.
Carr now on 1st down. He's going to go
Laser.
top for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. 100 yards. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6
I'm doing better than I
points.
was yesterday, man.
That's the score you
Felt like
felt
shit
they had
last
to have
night.
here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But
Got me some
sometimes
juice.
That binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Just got to box him up in the red zone.
To kick it away is Carlson.
I'm going to go cover 6.
This one taken just inside the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he
Yeah,
said is
stop
they
letting
went
these
back
people
out there
fall
and
forward,
don't do that
bro.
again.
Like,
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say
it's like the
that,
most annoying
but
thing
he
that they
also
did
told
this
them,
year.
Let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
On second
Good
down,
shit, Burrow.
and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Stafford. Flushed out right.
Good D.
Complete to his tight end Higbee. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. They snap it to Stafford.
Good D. Let's go.
Down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football.
Come on, bring him out in the box. Bring him on in.
Position. Throwing on 1st down is Carr.
Let's go. Thank you. Bring that safety down in the box. Let's go. Keep forgetting I got Henry Ruggs.
There to make the grab. And the Raiders, they're going to get an extra point of tying this thing up. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
That man had a
This
2-possession
one taken
lead,
just
bro.
inside the 10.
Wouldn't be me.
Get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Wouldn't be me. 2-possession game over for me. too late for that.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
Abram, you got to make clean cut tackle, man. You can't get put out of position. Yeah, them stop there.
Defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Halfback wham. Come on, man. I know what's coming now.
He'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a run with Akers.
Good job, good job.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Halfback wham.
Here's a run with Akers.
Bottle it up. Good shit.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Man,
and able to find Higbee. It's complete.
Good tackle.
He gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Akers. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Rams answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Bro.
And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Carr. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side.
gotta hang on to his A.
Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
Good throw.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 77 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. And now the Raiders will face an important 2-point conversion attempt here. The Rams going to go ahead and use the 1st first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
What up, Pauls? Fat L's.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And this is caught.
Got him with the playmaker.
They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with it. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. He's going to let this go.
Damn, Hayward.
Jackson, and that's caught inside the 30.
You got beat.
Touchdown, Rams. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Here's Stafford. Now, oh no, he lost the football. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2.
Good shit, D.
And now the lead stays at 5. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Bro, Zay, what the fuck?
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
On 2nd down now, it's Drake. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Carr to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Now Carr, got to have this one.
Bro, Carr, I'm done, bro.
And they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it's becoming increasingly clear now that the Rams
that is so
win
fake.
this football game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That is so fake, bro.
From the gun to give to Henderson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, it's Henderson.
Falling forward.
Inside the 30 to the 29
Come on now, y'all gotta clean that up.
77 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Try and run for this with Akers.
Falling forward.
He's going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Big defensive tackle grabs him, but he goes forward.
6 seconds to go in
fucking
the
outstanding.
game. They'll run here with Akers. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard
They still need to patch this game.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Throwing here, Stafford. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Like, EA should have did a better job of, you know, I know they wanted to work on next gen, but you know, if you had no intent of working on the current gen, you shouldn't have even released it on the current gen. I mean, I'm just being honest. Because now you got to do work extra hard to patch both versions of the game.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
And then he stopped.
Explosion leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
First thing I want to look at is the size of his running back. Like this, he's 5'8", 208. He's not very big. He shouldn't be falling forward, bro. At 5'8", man, fucking 300-pound defensive tackle grabs him, he should be falling backwards. I mean, Akers has got a better chance of falling forward, but shit. They need to do something about these small running backs falling forward all the time. I mean, I know I utilize it, but shit, I got running backs with size, you know, so like, I know it should work for me, but there's just too many teams that it's working for, and it's just not right. Let me see. Obviously, there should be a patch coming, hopefully. That's like one of the main things they need to work on. See, my running back is 220, you know? 220, 211. You know, I got big running backs with size. Like, anybody under 220, man, they shouldn't be just carrying folks, man. Like, 208, that is not... Gus, he can do it. Like, yeah, that's understandable. He's 240, you know? But they got small running backs doing that shit. Najee can do it. Okay, Steelers can do it. Philip Lindsay shouldn't be doing it. I ain't seen nobody play with the Texans yet. Henry, 247. Cook shouldn't be doing it. He evasive. He only 210, you know? He get hit, he should be falling on his ass or doing some evasive stuff. He shouldn't be falling forward. I know that wasn't like Devin Singletary, man. He's small as fuck. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. They just need to fix it to where every running back that isn't at least 220 plus or whatever shouldn't be falling forward all the time. Like, you shouldn't even have that with the Chiefs, like Darrell Williams maybe. But other than that, they need to make strength matter more, I guess, in those situations. That's just really what your games boil down to, man. It's just like whoever have the ball last and, you know, stopping the fall forwards. Like some games I can do it, stop it, but, you know, it just keeps happening and happening and happening. And, you know, you think you got it clamped up, and then next thing you know, you play someone else, and it's just it's an obvious situation that needs to be fixed. Yeah, like I can show you what to call, man, against certain formations. I'll give you a quick guide. Show you what to do. Now, practice mode's not necessarily gonna be, you know, look great, because the CPU always finds a way to win. But I will show you what to do. Like, it works against users. And I'll tell you what I'm calling versus certain formations. Alright, let's start with one of the basic ones that I like to use out of big nickel. Make sure you put, like this one I use 2 linebacker, because you got to be able to stop the run. You can't just stack up safeties. You know, I mean, I got my 3 safeties on the field, 3 safeties, 2 corners, 2 linebackers is what I'm running, okay? The extra safety in the box helps stop the run. Alright, so one that I like to use, like, mainly against Trey Y, he is Buzz Match. So they come out in Trey Y, or Trey, like Trey, or Trey Y Flex, Trey Open, pretty much any tray set. Trays, empties. As long as they got 3 wide receivers flexed out wide, empty base flex, non-bunch formations, okay? Non-bunch, okay? Bunch will fuck you up. You can use it against Y-off trio, tray. I'm just going to do it against tray wide flex, right? Popular formation people like to use. You obviously got your PA crossers, you got your... I'm just going to kind of go up against random formations. Alright. Main thing, usually if I'm worried about getting beat deep, I'll just shade over the top. And then I'll take my D-line and I'll crash to the side that the running back is going to get the handoff going towards. And then I'll like show blitz. And then I'll usually try to take the slot receiver away. They do just with the defensive assist holding L1 and stay with him. So he's not really going to get a lot of yards. I mean, like I said, practice mode, they'll let him get, you know, open receivers and whatnot, but it is what it is, you know. But in an actual game, nah, it's not going to hurt too bad. But you'll stay. What I should be doing is staying with him and dropping down. That's what I should be doing, but you just want to stay with him so that he doesn't throw the vert. It's like you stay with him, press, and then drop down. That's usually how you do it. Now if you know they're just going vertical and they're just trying to spam the vert, you could just pass it off to the third. But other than that, it's pretty much how I do. I should go like random play. Let me go random play so y'all can see. I usually pick the concept by formation as opposed to actually just picking plays. They can, you know, I'm just going to stop everything with it. So let's go back into it and I'll just show you again. Buzz match. Like when I'm dealing with trays and tray wide flexes, it's usually the defense that I'm gonna run. So I'm just gonna go random play. You know, you get a better idea. You just show blitz. Usually they try to throw screens and shit. And you can see he tried to use the dagger concept. And what happens is everything matches up pretty good, you know. Like, you're not gonna get beat up too bad with 1 or 2 plays. It'll minimize, you know, their yards gained, whatever they're gonna get. Kind of keep it as is. Just stay on the slot. You can pass commit if you want. Just stay on him. It's fine. Like I said, CPU will beat you, you know, and make the completions. That's just what the CPU does. You know, there's nothing you can do to stop that. That's pretty much all you're gonna do. Tray wide flex. I'm just using this formation because it matches up with everything that they're trying to do for the most part. If they come out in empty, same thing. If you have to write it down. And you don't necessarily need big nickel. Let's say it's really just this buzz match. It's like I may go normal. I just like buzz match for any time they have 3 wide receivers on one side that aren't bunched together, you know. So the tray, wide flex, tray open, empty tray stack, empty trio, empty base flex, you know, anything like that, you just take away. All you gotta do is shade over the top. Usually just crash to one side or whatever, don't matter. That was actually my fault. It's actually his responsibility to cover it. So he's gonna have to take the under route. You're not gonna get anything deep on it for real. I might be able to press. Or if I'm worried about him doing a dink route, I can put a hard flat over there to protect. Yeah, Abram. Sometimes I get a little buggy, man. That's why I like using it from big nickel. Let's see. If I cover him, then that other hook shouldn't drop. Shouldn't. Keyword. But other than that, we still match up. We good. Probably wouldn't use this specific formation against empty. I think big nickel is probably better for empty. Just double check. Yeah, big nickel lines up better. Gives me everything I want. Look at there. Big nickel just lines up against it better. So if you got trips, like 3 wide receivers on one side, big nickel over G buzz match. You can shade over the top as long as you see that the 3 receivers are getting, like, giving the man look. See how I got my linebacker when I came out in the formation? My speed linebackers matched up against the tight end. That's a favor in my advantage. I got Abrams on the slot, and my corner matched out against the number 1. Okay, then I got over the top help. So against 3 wide receivers, I got 4 zones. I'm in the advantage. If anything crosses over, these routes, they're not going to cross back in if they got a zone coming over here. Like that seam flat, he's not going to chase his man across underneath if I got a man right here. Okay. So what he's going to do is he's just going to go play curl flat if his man crosses. Okay? His man crosses, either this guy or this seam flat is going to pick him up. It's going to be a carry situation. But other than that, you know, I still got 3 zones against 2 guys over here. I got 4 zones against 3 guys over here. It's pretty much what you want. And I'll kind of show you which ones that I'm, you know, also using. See right there, the only thing with that route concept, you know, I probably have to add like another route. Now, keep in mind, because I came out in a match defense, you know, if you're getting beat by something consistently, even if you chose a match defense to come out, your defense is still going to play match, but you can still set zones. I can play hard flat. That hard flat will still match. He's not just going to sit there and just dumb out and play hard flat the whole time and then let the receiver playmaker over the top. He's not going to do that. Okay, so you could just use or adjust the route that's killing you like that. And watch how he'll play the underneath route this time. See how he sits under? I'm going to slow it down this time. Because the only route that he was throwing it to wasn't there anymore. As you can see, he tried to do a little flat route, but we're sitting on the flat route and we got the match over the top over there. So there's just small things like that that you guys can do. Just make sure that you put the zone on the field that is being attacked consistently. You know, if someone's abusing a specific route, just pay attention to it. Even if you want to shade over the top, like for instance, like if I'm getting beat over the top on one side, I'll shade over the top, but I might still want to put that guy in that hard flat. You know, so everyone's shading over top except that flat route read. Okay. Then you just pass, commit, and then just cover. So just one way to run it. You got over the top. You're not gonna get beat too bad. Shake over the top. And good job, Hayward. Now, other things that you might do. For instance, when I run cover 6. Cover 6 I use more against bunch. Or when like 2 receiving threats are like real close to each other. Okay. Give me a good example. Like, you can use it out of any defense. If you're playing in nickel, you can use the baseline. If you're not in nickel, do not use the baseline, because what's going to happen is your slots are going to get out of position. So like, I'll explain real quick when I would use the baseline. Let's say they got a bunch on the field. And they're like doing bench pivot, right? I would baseline so that I would have my corner play out a little bit closer to the sidelines. Okay, what that's going to do is that's going to prevent him from matching too early and getting exposed. Okay, that's really all that you're trying to do right there when you do the baseline. You don't need to press. Do not press if you ever baseline. Okay, just food for thought. Always just make sure you slide your D-line to the possible inside zone handoffs and then just match up. I could have gotten that. And slow it down and then give you a good example. When you baseline, when you're playing these match coverages, it's going to allow that outside quarter to play the outside quarter. He's not going to necessarily get beat over the top. He's going to come down and match to his guy. And I'm not going to worry too much about the flat route. I didn't play for the flat. You know, I can make the adjustment to play for the flat. Like, I could take him and play hard flat, right? And then just baseline it. And that should help cover. I could probably slide my D-line over there to help with the match. I could have jumped that. I'm actually going to put myself in position to jump that. If he can keep throwing that, let me do that again. Hard flat. And then baseline. No need to really do anything else. I could press him. Oh my god, they hide the adjustments. Alright, so individual. Rugs, press. Okay, it's not letting me individually press. Triangle, triangle, square. No. Whatever. Game's so broken sometimes, it's just buggy. Look at her. And cover 6. Anytime they play bunch, just run cover 6. Give you a good idea again. Just put him in a hard flat. I'm gonna press him first, and then no, baseline takes it away. That's fine. Yeah, I could have picked that. I know the thing is there. I just don't be thinking that he's gonna throw it. Just bear with me. That's it. Hard flat. Hard flat baseline. I could actually, you know what? I could probably move him inside like that. Look at it. Oh man, he almost snatched it. But y'all see how they're getting covered, you know? Like you can get a lot of turnovers with this. Just throw them hard flat. And you just use the baseline so that outside quarter don't get manipulated to bite down. And just sit on this route over here. That's all you gotta do. Just cover the ISO receiver. Pretty much easy, man. It's like just baseline. Now, it used to be if you came out in a specific package, like either nickel, normal, or look at her. That's how the match principles work, man. They get real aggressive on those little quick passes. You run the right cover. So bunch coverage, you're running cover 6. Now, if they start doing motions, you know, sometimes you might run cover 9. Just really depends. I'm actually gonna go back and try this formation. It's either free safety, one inside, big nickel. That's the package, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so if I go big nickel package just as is, it allows me to take that slot and put them in unique safety zones, right? With both safeties I can do. And I can actually defend outside quarters with the safeties, with the quarter. I just can't play like the inside quarters, right? But when you baseline, should be, used to, I'm trying to remember it. Have to bear with me. You used to be you used to be able to unlock all of your adjustments. So, for instance, he has, like, see how he's lined up right now? The safety in the slot. He has his regular assignments, right? Only thing is, when you come out in this package, you take away your quarter adjustments. That's the only thing that I see. But the benefit of this is you could play outside thirds with your safeties, right? Safeties are going to play those outside thirds a lot better than the corners are, believe it or not. So you can actually kind of just sit them under in soft squats. Shit. I'm trying to remember why that baseline. Yeah, there we go. So you put like a mid-third. You can have like double Mabel defense like that, you know? And they're not going to be able to really throw it on the sidelines. Just don't really get to come out in too many games where I can experiment with it like I want to. But it'd be like games that I come out in, I'd be like, man, if I had a safety in that outside third, you know, I would have been able to stop that, you know? Oh, shit. That give me a cough drop. Go back into it. Let me just kind of pick a random play here. For instance, I might go 2 outside thirds, put him in a mid third. Now this is crazy because see, now I can put a cornerback in a spy, right? Where'd it go? Bro, I had the option to put him in a spy and he took it away. blitz him. I hate how they took that whatchamacallit away. That sucks. The CPU is not gonna run those little routes. If I have it on random play, they're just gonna take the little underneaths. It's really hard to lab certain things like that, you know, but other than that, mainly it's just gonna be what I use is if they have 3 receivers on one side, flex, like spread, tray, trio, empty base flex, empty trio, like any of those, you're gonna use buzz match. Okay. If they have like any bunches, you're gonna use like cover 6 or cover 9. If they're gonna, and mainly another good example is if they're just trying to use corner routes and you're in a cover 3 off, like you're obviously gonna get burnt with corner routes if you run the cover 3. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So if you find that you're getting hit with corner routes, just audible to cover 6, and that'll help you in that area. Other than that, that's pretty much all I'm running as far as match. Like, I try not to do or rely on like the zone blitzes as match coverages, because you're really taking that carry zone away. I mean, they're basically gonna play man on their guy unless there's like a cross route, and then they'll just dumb out and be beat over the top. So I don't really rely on those. I just play like a lot of stock drop zones. Sometimes I'll play cover 4 quarters. Just really depends. But other than that, that's pretty much it, man. It's nothing too exasperous. But my cough is coming back, fellas. Give me a little bit of time. I might come back on later today, okay? And I could probably just give a full breakdown on what I use or whatever. But I need to take me a nap and take some medicine right now. Alright, fellas, I will be back later, okay?